welcome to Madden 21. And as per usual with these sports games, if you've been with me for a while, we really like the franchise mode, and I really enjoy just you know letting the computers kind of play. I don't really enjoy jumping into games and playing them out, but I'm going to do something different this year that I haven't done in previous year. I'm actually going to start two different franchise modes up that are going to last. One is going to last throughout the entire regular football season. For every week that happens in real life, I am going to play a week. All right? So, one, we are going to play, and then once the season ends, we'll talk about maybe moving on, playing multiple seasons with it. Maybe it'll become more regular. All depends what you guys think. The other franchise that we're going to do is going to be a purely simulation style franchise. We're just gonna jump in. We're gonna watch some of the computers play. We're just gonna make the moves, make the trades, assign the lineups, and I feel like that is a more accurate interpretation of actually building a dynasty type team or building a Super Bowl caliber team. Is that either when you're simulating and when you're playing or even watching the computer play, you should be able to win it, regardless if it's simulation or playing. Because people will always make the argument, oh, you simulated it, it doesn't make sense, a simulation is stupid. So that's why I want to get into the gameplay and I want to watch the computers play. Because then we can pick apart, all right, well, this guy's not performing well, let's ship him out of here. This guy has no reason to be on our team. And it's more realistic in my opinion because I get a more hearty feeling with these guys. I feel more in tune with them. And that is what we're going to start here right now. The other franchise that I spoke of earlier, that's going to start when the actual football season is up. And it's actually going to be up to you guys who I am actually going to be playing as, pretty much playing as and following their journey all the way to the Super Bowl, possibly. But in this one, I already have a pretty good idea of who I wanted to be. I jumped around Atlanta, LA, Jets, Jacksonville, Cardinals, Houston. There's so many good teams that you really can really rebuild or play multiple years with. And I started to get into thinking, all right, well, which one makes logical sense for me to take over? Houston. All right, Bill O'Brien, not doing a good job there. Everyone's already signing petitions to get him out of town. You want to join. So we could go with Houston. So let's just take a look at Houston and see what they got going on for the top three players, all right? So Houston, 79 overall. J.J. Watt, obviously. Deshaun Watson, Brandon Cooks. So really we would be building around Deshaun Watson. J.J. Watt's going to retire in a couple years. All right, so we would have to rebuild the defense. Our offense just needs some restructuring in a few pieces. They've never had an actual solid running back. I thought Lamar Miller did a great job there. Same with Duke Johnson. I'm happy they kept him. But unfortunately, they didn't want to re-sign Lamar Miller. So he is gone off to the Patriots. But Texans, really enticing pick. Another pick that I really want to do. I was going to do the Washington football teams, guys. I really was. But I don't want to be one of those guys who follows along in a trend. Pick the teams that everyone is going to pick. All right, someone else is going to rebuild the Washington football team. It's a guarantee. So I don't want to do them. The Rams, they got an interesting situation. Jared Goff, he's only 24, definitely can grow up quite a bit. They got the best right end with Aaron Donald. Jalen Ramsey, a really shut down cornerback, about to come up in his rookie deal. Cooper Kupp, great wide receiver. So I think simulation-wise and in the video game, I think the Los Angeles Rams should do pretty good. They're not going to really match what they look like in real life, is definitely where I'm getting with this. They're having some cap issues, but I don't see Sean McVay getting out of town, so we're not going to be going there. Las Vegas Raiders, interesting pick, but they're definitely on an uphill swing. We could do the Patriots, but I hate the Patriots and I never want to touch them. Panthers, they got Teddy Bridgewater. Could do them. But they're already pretty set with Christian McCaffrey and the three young wide receivers. I don't think so. I don't think I want to go there. Honestly, I really like the Jets. They got Sam Darnold. 22 years of age. Still one of the youngest football players or quarterbacks in the league in general. All right, he's 22, pretty decent deal. We got Le'Veon Bell. We can kind of build around anyone we want. Robbie Anderson, we shipped out of town. We need some new wide receivers. Probably need to find Le'Veon Bell's backup. It could be a really fun rebuild, coaching all of them. And then we also got the Jacksonville Jaguars. They got Gardner Minshew, pretty good running back in Leonard Fournette. But their wide receiver department, they got DJ Chark outside of him. They got D.D. Westbrook, Chris Conley. I mean, they're decent, like, 3 wide receivers. They don't have that solid 2. So really, I think it's going to be between Jacksonville and the Jets. Jets, there's rumors. I mean, they really like Gase, some of them. But there was rumors throughout the summer that Gase wasn't the right guy. He wasn't the right guy. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to play as the Jets. We're going to play as the Jets. The Jets are going to be our team.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish
Adam
to change
Gase, we'll
roles
keep
or
him.
adjust options,
Yeah.
use the tiles on the left.
Yeah, we'll be the owner of the Jets. That's how we'll do it. We'll fire the coachings accordingly. And it should be pretty fun. Maybe, we keep Adam Gase here. But what do we want to do? Financial mongrel, lifelong fan, former player. We'll go... We're going to go lifelong fan. We're going to be a lifelong fan of him. And as per usual, you know what? Nah. Former player if we're going to go with this guy. Former player, our boy, that I love creating, love playing in these football games, Paul Crewe. Paul Crewe is going to be our guy. And I am going to do the face of the franchise. That one will be coming out for sure. And we will be following in the path of Paul Crewe throughout his steps from high school, college, to football, to the NFL. So we will be starting a season up there. I just haven't gotten around to it quite yet. I wanted to kind of feel the game out. Feel the game out for sure. Let's see. So also our settings are going to be all Madden simulation style. Yup. Instant starter. Yup. Everything's good. Superstar. Relocation settings. I'll let everyone relocate. Yeah, everyone can relocate, and coaching firing is definitely on. I mean, I'm the owner, so it doesn't really matter. Trade types enabled. Career clock on. Practice squad stealing. Good. Quarter lengths. Do we want to go 15 minutes like in real life? We could jump in and we could watch a whole football game. No. So let's 6 minutes is kind of good. But I think I want to jump it up to 8. Just for the time being, we'll jump it up to 8. Full control, definitely weekly training. I'll do trades, off-season bidding, league advancements. Tutorial, don't need it on. One thing I am going to do to make it a little more realistic is auto-progress players. Yes. That is going to change so much because I'm going to have no control on where people grow. It's going to be completely up to the player how he wants to progress and how he wants to grow. So maybe someone could go from being in our scheme to all of a sudden he's no longer a scheme fit. All right, so it does mess with us a little bit, but I think it would add a fun element to this team. So let's go and take a look overall at their roster, see what we got to do. This one, we're not going to get into gameplay. For you guys, we're not going to get into gameplay. This one is just a team overview, looking at the team, seeing what we might want to do, get some suggestions from you guys, seeing maybe some free agents you want to see. Maybe you guys want to see someone get shipped out. Maybe a storyline pops up in real life, and like Le'Veon Bell requests a trade, and I decide to ship him out because of that. Who really knows? Well, let's see. So Michael Becton, right? Is Michael or Mikhail or Mekhi Becton, there we go. The rookie left tackle. This guy is an absolute monster from what I've been able to watch off of the Jets YouTube series. They're following along. I watched Mekhi Becton. Then I'm not big on college football, so I don't know a lot about him. But from what I could see, he's a really big body. He practices like a pro. He plays like a pro. He's doing fantastic. This guy is going to be a great O-lineman to start building up the remaining O-line. I probably shouldn't do it from this screen. It's a little bit slower. I don't know why. It's a really slow loading screens right now. Let's just take a look. Yeah, we'll go to the roster. We'll go position by position. It should be a little bit easier this way. One thing that is surrounding some Jets fans is Sam Darnold. Oh, he's 23 in real life. Oh, my bad, my bad. He's as young as still some of the rookies. He should not be 73 overall. Sam Darnold, without a doubt, should not be 73 overall. I don't believe that at all. He should definitely be, if he was like a 78, 77, 79, somewhere around there, yeah, I would be okay with that rating. Sam Darnold is not a 73 overall quarterback. Never will be. And he never has been. Maybe his rookie season, you could put him down there. But he's going into year number 3. He should not be a 73 overall. So let's see. So we got Sam Darnold. I'm going to build with him through the future unless things just doesn't go that way. But I plan on having Sam Darnold as my quarterback for years to come. I think he's going to be our franchise quarterback that we push along. Joe Flacco as a backup definitely will be some mentorship in the preseason, probably for Sam Darnold, maybe to boost him a little bit more. James Morgan, just a depth piece. Probably going to wind up releasing him or David Fales. Yeah, probably going to release David Fales. James Morgan could be our third quarterback unless I see someone more enticing. Let's see, running back Le'Veon Bell, 87 overall. That's decent for the production he put last year. Yeah, definitely took a step back in his game, and he's getting a little bit older. Probably want to have Le'Veon Bell for another year or two before, I kind of want him gone. Frank Gore, just a depth piece, 37 years of age. If we are not going to make the playoffs, I'm going to ship Gore off, probably for some draft picks or something. Josh Adams, the young running back, probably going to be growing him to try to replace Bell. So I'm probably going to put him over Gore in the depth chart. Trent Cannon, he's going to be gone. And LaMichael Pierny, I am going to put him on probably... I don't know. He'll be our fourth guy. No, I'll keep Trenton. Yeah, I'll put him on practice squad. Fullback, I need a fullback. Without a doubt, I like playing with fullbacks. Wide receivers, Jamison Crowder, good wide receiver. But besides Denzel Mims, we have no one that we can really keep for years to come. Rashard Perryman, good year down in Tampa Bay. I don't think he's going to replicate it in real life. What he did in Tampa Bay, I think he's going to take a step back. Quincy Enunwa, if he could stay healthy, he would be a really good receiver. In real life and in the video game. I mean, he's decent. Probably not going to keep him around for too long. He's definitely replaceable for our roster. Jamison Crowder, again, he's a good number 2, number 3 wide receiver. Get 2 years out of him, 1 or 2 years out of him, and then we can just release him or ship him off. Josh Doxson, nothing too special there. Broxton Berrios, maybe we can grow him along with Denzel Mims. Maybe he could be our slot guy. Mims can be our wide receiver number 1. Who knows? Tight end, we got Christopher Herndon, the 5th or the 4th. This guy is a really good tight end prospect. Another guy who just got hit with injuries, and it kind of stalled him out, unfortunately. But he's definitely going to be something special. I love throwing the tight end. So Christopher Herndon. Oh, well, I'm not even going to throw, actually. But I like to use tight ends in playbooks. So Christopher Herndon, the 4th or the 5th, whatever you are, you're definitely, I'm hoping, can grow. Ryan Griffin, just a depth guy, try to grow, mentor Herndon. Trevor Wesco going to be gone. Brown gone. Hansley gone. Left tackle, Becton, we got him. Backup is Connor McDermott. Absolute garbage. We need to improve there. Left guard, Alex Lewis. Garbage. Cameron Clark, garbage. Yeah, our O-line is just complete and utter. I mean, Brian Winter is decent, but I mean, our O-line is just completely garbage. Probably going to be what I'm focusing on in the upcoming draft. Left end, Henry Anderson. He's going to be gone probably at the end of the year. Maybe keep Nathan Shepard around. He's probably not going to turn out to be anything. Probably need to find a future left end as well. Quinnell Williams, our right end, he is going to be our cornerstone on defense. He is going to grow. I think he's going to be high 80s, low 90s, and we're going to keep him around for years to come unless he just decides not to sign with us. Defensive tackles, we only got one, Steve McClendon, and yeah, he's going to be gone after this year, but I want him gone now. I wouldn't mind just trading him away, to be completely honest with you, but we need more defensive tackles. Left outside linebacker, Frankie Luvu. We can grow him. Dribri Zunga, we can grow him. Kyle Phillips, I guess. But we need a left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker, CJ Mosley, good. Avery Williams is good. But again, not guys that we can keep around long term. They're kind of like win now mentality with them. I think middle linebacker, we're pretty fine. Maybe find a future guy for us, but that's it. Right outside linebacker, Jordan Jenkins. He'll be around a couple seasons. No one really there, though. Cornerback, Pierre Desir. He's going to be gone at the end of the season. Brian Poole, keep around a couple seasons. Quincy Wilson, keep around a couple seasons. And Blasoon Austin, probably going to keep around a couple seasons, too. Bryce Hall, 67 overall. We really need to try to break down on him. He's going to be our best chance for our starting roster to really grow. I think next year, if he can get to a 70 by next year, grow 3, I think we can really start throwing some things at him, and he'll become a solid corner. Free safeties, Marcus May, solid, very solid. We can keep him 2 or 3 years, and then we even got Ashteen Davis in the system to just grow right behind him and replace him when need be. So let's see. Strong safety, Bradley McDougall. Not the greatest strong safety, but definitely can get it done. And then his backup is Matthias Farley. Kicker, we got Brett Mayer and Brandon Mann. Brandon Mann, a rookie punter. So we'll keep him. Kicker, Jesus. What draft picks we got? We got 2 firsts. We got Seattle's first. We got our first. We're projected at the beginning of preseason to finish 10th. All right, so we got a first, a second, two firsts, a second, 2 thirds, a fourth, 2 fifths, a sixth, and a seventh. And then next year we have 2 firsts too. Right, the Jamal Adams trade. Jamal Adams trade got us 2 first-round picks. That's right. So we could really do some damage within the first 2 years because of those draft picks. I completely forgot about them. But yeah, we need to completely revamp this team without a doubt. Let's take a look at free agents. See what, maybe you guys can make some suggestions who you guys might want to see. If you guys hop on franchise mode, you probably will see the exact same free agents I will. So maybe I missed someone. You guys are want me to go and get him. And then there's also practice squads stealing and when people get cut in week number 4 of the preseason or week 1 of the regular season. So I will come back and take another look and be like, hey, this guy's pretty good. So let's go through position by position. Quarterback Josh McCown. Oh, I thought he got signed in real life. Didn't he get signed somewhere? Blake Bortles. I love Blake Bortles. Too bad for him. Deshaun Kaiser. What a bust. What a bust. Tyree Jackson. Ooh, Joe Webb. I mean, there's no one really here, but I was just me reminiscing on names. Running backs, Devontae Freeman. We don't really need running back. Lamar Miller's still in here. Interesting. LaShawn McCoy. Aren't you supposed to be in Jacksonville? Huh. All right. Well, you know what? You know what, boys? I'm still gonna do this. I'm still gonna upload this. Screw it. The only thing that might change is I'm going to wait for the 25th when the game comes out for me. I'm going to wait for the 25th to keep on going through the franchise. This was like I said, I just wanted this to be an introduction to it. So this will give us a look at who should be in free agency. Get a couple of key guys, some names for you guys to try to remember and tell me who you guys want me to go after. And I'll definitely take it into consideration. I'll probably make those moves In the beginning of the next episode, I'm just going to restart the franchise. Hopefully, there's been a roster update, and some of these guys would have been signed to their right teams. Delaney Walker's Seth DeVale. Oh. All right. But, yeah, it's weird that they're not doing it. That they didn't update their rosters, even though I clicked, like, the latest rosters. And very interesting there. No one really of any big notice. O-line, Ron Larry. Yeah, we could upgrade our O-line if we want to go with some older veteran-type players on our line for free agents. Left end, Jabral Shared. Again, older player, Terrell Suggs. Willie Henry, he is a scheme fit, 26-73. Defensive tackle, we need help here. I definitely need to sign some free agents at defensive tackle. Or trade for one. I need more defensive tackles. Right end, Tim Jengen, run stop. He's a scheme fit, 27 years of age, 676. Okay. Left outside linebackers, Cameron Wake, Clay Matthews, yeah, Michael Kendricks. Some solid left outside linebackers. Middle linebacker, not so much. It's not as deep here. Right outside linebacker, Jaron Lee. I could try to grow him. He's not really a scheme fit, though. Cornerbacks, let's see. Logan Ryan, cornerback, really big pick. And he would be the right scheme, too. 87 overall cornerback. We could go after Logan Ryan or even Aqib Talib. You know, there's plenty of guys here for cornerbacks anyways that we definitely could probably go after. Dominic Rogers-Cromartie, this old man still pushing it. Free safeties, Antonio Bathaway, Tedrick Thomas, Monte Nicholson, okay. Strong safety, Tony Jefferson II. Ooh, big pickup if we pick him. If we went after him. Kickers, no one, I mean, we could go after Aldrick Rosas. You know, he's been cut so many times. Punters, we don't need a punter. But that's going to be it for free agents. Let's see, is there anyone on the trading block already? Anyone on the trading block already? Teams? Anyone, any interesting people on the trading block? You guys even set up your trading block? Oh, they did. All right, quarterback, Tyrod Taylor, Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen. Robert Griffin III, Matt Barkley, Will Greer, Mason Rudolph. No one really there. Running backs, Adrian Peterson for the Washington football team. Jamal Williams, that would be a good young pickup. I think he's going to be the meta this year probably for trades. Gianni Bernard, Ito Smith, I like Ito Smith. Chase Edmondson, that could do. Tony Pollard, get away from Dallas, break out on his own. That could be a nice storyline. Royce Freeman, Naeem Hines. There's a lot of good young running backs in the NFL. They just haven't really gotten their time to shine. Like Bryce Love, really supposed to be a really good running back. But he just got hurt and he missed his rookie season, and this guy's been unfortunate. He's definitely, I think, if he gets the chance. I think if Bryce Love gets the chance in Washington, I think he'll break out. No one else really there. All right, fullbacks. No one's got a fullback. Wide receiver, Zay Jones. All right, Zay Jones, Trent Taylor, Kiku Kuku. Oh, 23 years of age. Kelvin Harmon, maybe. Yeah, no one really here. A lot of depth guys, really, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, just mainly a lot of depth. Tight end. Ooh, Gerald Everett. That would be big. That would be a big, nice young guy. Kind of be that number 2 for us. Right tackle, no one. Right guard, no one. Center, no one. Left guard, no one. I mean, Lamont Gaillard, we could package him in that wide receiver. I mean, he wouldn't be that bad at left guard. He'd be an improvement to what we have. Right end, Randy Gregory. All right, Randy Gregory, B.J. Hill, Sam Hubbard. I don't know. A lot of decent guys. Harrison Phillips, P.J. Hall, Malcolm Brown. I mean, let me know what you guys would want as fans. D Ford, left end, 85. It's that cap hit. It's that cap. They're trying to free up cap space. D Ford, bring him in. Oh, Josh Sweat. Okay. Yeah, that would be a really big pickup if we got D Ford. Probably would immediately increase our defense. My God. Left outside linebacker, Tyus Bozer. Shaquem Griffin. Cole Holcomb. Yeah, Holcomb. He's a good guy. He's a good player. Holcomb. Middle linebacker, no one. Right outside linebacker, Lorenzo Carter. Quarterbacks, we got Sidney Jones the fourth from Philly. Again, we could make two package deals, one with Philly, one with the Cardinals. 49ers possibly make a package deal as well. Free safeties. No one really of interest. There was that 22-year-old, I guess. I mean, Amin Hooker, maybe. Strong safety. A lot of guys here. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. 22 years of age, 80 overall. That would be set. He would be set as our safety. Instant starter, and he's going to be with us throughout our entire simulation. Unless he just doesn't simulate well, then maybe we get rid of him. Kickers, no one. Punters, no one. And that's about it. So, I've rambled, I think, long enough for you guys to kind of get some kind of interest in this team. Or at least, if not interest so much, is I'm trying to get you guys into this. And the way I'm trying to explain how I mean by get you guys into this probably is self-explanatory, but I can't come up with the words right now. But I hope you guys are excited to get into this simulation style, realistic, and hopefully really in-depth franchise mode. I cannot wait to get this started. It's going to really kill me to have to wait until the 25th to start, but I just want to wait for those rosters to get out and Lamar Miller and LaShawn McCoy and all these guys on their right teams, and they can finally do it. Not only that, I also want to wait for people to release their draft classes. I really like that franchise guy's rosters and his draft classes. So maybe if you guys want, I could switch over to his rosters and his draft classes. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I might go with the base game and then download someone's just random 2021 draft class, 2022 draft class. If hopefully they create a series for it, 1 and 2, at least get 2 years into it. But I hope you guys enjoyed everything. Make sure to let me know who you think we should go out and acquire, if anyone. Maybe some trades, sign some free agents, release some players. Maybe give me some more information on some of these players. Maybe I didn't talk enough about someone, or maybe a Jet fan out there really likes a certain player and he's like, hey, this guy deserves to retire here. I will do it. All right. You guys are as much part of this franchise mode as I am in. You guys are the fans. I like listening to the fans. I like getting your guys' input. I like implementing it into the game. It can create some very interesting situations as well as stories. You guys think of a story. You guys put it down in the comments. I'll read the story. Maybe I implement it into this franchise as well. So until next time, guys.